Hello, this is Rocky Patel with PrankLifestyle.com, and today I want to talk about service, serving the world, outflowing energy to the world, good energy to the world, not outflowing like spewing like stuff to the world, but like outflowing good energy to the world. How much energy are you outflowing to the world, or are you just consuming? You know, the act of service generates good karma. And it can help offset, like, ancient negative karma. Like, we eventually have to pay all that off. And so the active generation of good karma is super important. And you have to find your own ways to do service to fit your lifestyle and what you like to do and your schedule. Some people like to do feeding, some do healing, some do, helping out at the food pantry or the free clinic, or just doing Twin Hearts. There are many, many, many ways to do service, and you just have to find out what works for you and consistently do it. I mean, one of the simplest ways to do service is the meditation on Twin Hearts by Master Choco Usui. And you can read more about that on PrankLifestyle.com, or just go search it on the internet. But the meditation on Twin Hearts, you're outflowing energy to the world. Lots of love and faith and hope and lots of positive energy to the entire earth. So if you start your morning like that, you're outflowing, and you can bless all your customers and all the people are going to see that day, and bless your home and fill it with love. And your aura gets filled with love when you do this meditation, which makes you more helps attract people to you. But the most important thing is, like, it generates good karma for you. So you don't have to, like, go out and, like, run around everywhere. And now, like, things are more locked down, so they might not have these events going on. But just doing the meditation on Twin Hearts every day, if you can, or once a week if that's all you got. But the more service you do, the more good karma you generate, and the mind becomes still, which is very, very important, for manifesting and having inner peace. But there's many, many ways to do service, and I have many, many ways that I do it. It could be as simple as, like, chanting Om Mani Padme Hum, or buying the Master Choco Usui Twin Hearts, or Om Mani Padme Hum, or these different mantras he has. When you play these mantras, the energy radiates out, like, way, way, way out, way past your walls, and it generates good karma for you. And that's like a more of a passive way, but if you're chanting along with it, then it's like even more powerful, and that act, like, helps generate good karma, because you're bringing down the spiritual energy and radiating out to the world, and it's very, very powerful. So service, and your service could be your business. Like, I'm in the essential oil business, the crystal business, the ring business, the coaching, everything that I do in my business, it pretty much generate good karma, right? And there's something called karmic royalties, which means that, like, say if I sold somebody a bottle of lavender oil, and the lavender oil is super energized already with spiritual energy, every time they use that oil, there's, like, their chakras get clean, they feel better, they feel good, they use in their bath, they get purified. So, I like to think that's, maybe a little bit of good karmic royalties coming back to me. The same with, like, like rings. Like, people use these rings for protection, for prosperity, for cleansing their chakras, for spirituality. And so even though I do make money on it, I also, it also, the products itself, I feel good by selling them because it helps people. And every time they use it, it helps them. So it's like there's a certain aspect of service built in with my work. So I included my service and my business are almost one. So I used, I do a lot of service, like at the soup kitchens, going all over town, running all over the place, and maybe getting to do just a little bit of actual service in the soup kitchen. And I mean, when I got to like be the main guy serving the, dishing out the, the soup or whatever, or putting the main dish, or whether it's filling the drinks, the act of like having all the food blessed and then passing it out, it's like when you give, you can feel the energy come out. And which it's not always like, you don't always get to be the one serving the food. Like I was the guy, a lot of times I would just take out the trash and mop up and like help out with the dishes, things that most people don't want to do. But yeah, I mean, even one-on-one, like I was like, one time I was delivering food to old people, people like to their house. And I remember, I was going from like, we're feeding like 500 people at a time. At that particular feeding, we fed 500 people or meals a day, every day at noon. But that one of the days I went and they had me doing food delivery, and I remember walking up to the door and giving this grandma type lady the food, and I was just like, whoa, because when I handed it to her, I could feel a massive rush of energy come through as she received the food, and I was like, whoa. And I was walking away, I was like, wow, that was powerful. Because normally I was used to feeding like hundreds of people and hustle and bustle, like it's like a busy restaurant in the soup kitchen. So you might not notice, like, oh, let me hand you a cup of drink or something, and I would always give energy as I gave stuff out. But like when I gave to one lady one-on-one, I was like, wow, that's like extremely powerful. And I only touched one lady, one lady's life that at that particular thing. And later I did more service that day. But you have to just find ways that fit your lifestyle and stick to it. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.